Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino RHino beer review. Just the name of this beer gets it at least a 3 out of 10 because of the fact that I love the movie that comes to mind when I hear this name. And this beer is from Forked River in London, Ontario. Thank you very much, Colgate, for dropping this off. This is Forked River's Holy Hand Grenade. For those of you that don't know what movie I'm talking about, you should go and seek help. Seek help. No, go watch the movie. I'll give you some other lines. It's just a flesh wound. I'm not dead yet. C'est un cadeau. We are the knights that say ni. Bravely bold Sir Robin. I could keep going. Is it American or... no, whatever, it doesn't even matter. If I had two halves of a coconut, I'd be banging them together right now. Anyway, Holy Hand Grenade. A quadruple bottle conditioned, 11.1% alcohol by volume. So this is one I've been trying not to drink on my own, but here I am on my own. So yeah, let's pop it open. You guys have been open long enough. You've made a good enough profit. You should have your own bottle caps by now. Come on. You have this great graphics team now that's giving you this awesome look. Your look has changed from what it was when you opened to what it is now. Great design. Silver bottle cap. Makes me sad, guys. Makes me sad. Turtle Island's glass here, because I don't own the Fork River one. But I don't want to look biased, you know. You're drinking out of a Coors Light glass. You can't like craft beer, because a craft beer guy could never own just a beer glass. Nobody in your whole family would ever just buy you a beer glass thinking, oh, you just like beer. I don't know the intricacies of beer, so I think you like just beer, and I gave you this beer glass. And you know, you're an asshole, so you didn't throw it out. You just kept using it. I love that their glass is a fucking mason jar. Right, Turtle Island from Ottawa, mason jar. Beer from London. Another place I spent a lot of time. This is my wife, my wife's family's from that area. So, hold it up to the fluorescent, really deep amber color. Hold it up here, it looks pretty black, just deep brown even. Head, nice little off-white head. Just going to turn this way a little bit, get a little better light. It's not quite what I'd like, but hey, it works. Alrighty, off-white head, deep amber color, smell. Oh my lord. Where's the bottle? Where's the bottle? Okay, I like it out of the glass more than the bottle myself. Bottle? Almost salty, almost soy saucy out of the bottle for me. It's not actually salty or soy saucy, but that's just kind of what... the scents are just so compressed that that's what it's coming out as. In the glass, butterscotch, plum, some vanilla. Lots of malt. It actually almost smells like a barley wine. Almost. Not quite there, but it almost smells like it. Vanilla, butterscotch, malt, plum. A little bit of grape. Let's try it. Cheers, guys. Ooh. What is that? Okay. Now okay, we'll have to give it another sip, because that was all the bottle-conditioned sludge that I just poured out. Like thick, goopy sludge. Look at that all. Thick, goopy sludge, and now the beer is a thick, goopy mess. Okay. So before I talk about tasting notes, I'm going to give it one more sip, see if the goopiness did change it, because that was kind of strange. Cheers. Okay, I cut it back a little bit, but it's still there. I talked about these beers to Devin. Devin brought me this beer and the Four Strokes, I believe it was called, by Refined Fool. Both quads. And he said he loved them both. They were both, oh my god, amazing. And the quad from Refined Fool was awesome. It really was. This quad is good, but it's so weird. Before I put the sludge in, it tasted almost like a grape freezy. It was like, I know that all wines are made with grapes, but it was almost like a Welch's grapefruit wine. Not grapefruit, grape juice. A Welch's grape juice wine is almost what it came off as for me, which is kind of strange when you think about it. Now, a lot of malt, a lot of plum taste, but still, like, like grape freezy, but not freezy, freeze pops. Grape freeze pops. What I'm talking about, they're usually no name. They're in a plastic thing where it's cylindrical. It's actually round, and then at the middle it goes really thin, and then it goes round again at the end, and you just pop them like this. It's like the grape one of that, the purple one of that. So it's purple freezy. It's purple freeze pop. That's what it is for me. Purple freeze pop with some vanilla, a lot of malt, and a little bit of plum. Well, I shouldn't even say a little bit. There is a good deal of plum in there. The grape taste with each different sip, it differentiates with how sweet it is, going from like Welch's grape juice to raisin. Background flavoring right now. Nice and yeasty. I was reading a lot of the comments on Untapped, and now that I've drank it, I mean, everybody has their own taste profile. But I mean, I've read really yeasty. I read really strong. I read sharp teeth on this one, and really there is almost zero alcohol astringency. And I think that's one of the few things that most of us are the same on, is how much alcohol astringency is in a beer. I mean, well, in anything. There's not many people that will drink, say, a 50% alcohol vodka and go, oh, that didn't have a burn at all. Where the majority of people drinking are like, not saying that everybody's like that. I'm just saying, get a really harsh one. Get something like, I don't know, not even Smirnoff, even more harsh than that. Get like fucking garage distilled moonshine. There's not many people that drink that without making a face. And I think with beer it's the same way. I've actually heard somebody once tell me that they got an alcohol astringency from Coors Banquet, which is 5% alcohol. You shouldn't get an astringency at all, but I think they were just making an argument to make an argument. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Ask my wife and my kids. But I don't think there's many times that one person thinks that it's super astringent and super alcohol burny, where a lot of other people don't. So I'm kind of curious about that, because there is almost no alcohol burn at all to this. It's 11.1% alcohol. I expected a lot more. Like, I can't say there isn't any warming. There is warming to it. Warming's coming right here in the chest, though. It's not the back of the throat. It's not the tongue. The tongue and the back of the throat are just assailed with sweet fruit. A little bit of butterscotch coming into right now. Butterscotch just emanating across the tongue. It's a beautiful, beautiful drink. It really is. Is it as good as the Refined Fool one for me? No, I think I gave the Refined Fool one like a 10 out of 10 or a 9.5 or something like that. This probably give an 8.5. It's good. It is good. It's just, not special. Maybe it's because I'm drinking it out of a mason jar. Maybe it's out of a mason jar.